business or dancing?
I did used to teach,
Morning.
Salsa y bachata.
but not salsa and bachata.
Y'all, I am loving the energy of women. I'm not even teaching today. This is
Women
all-
power.
This is gonna be awesome. Let me get more chairs. Oh, I'm yes.
Well, ladies, this is what the business needs more. Women. You see, as you already know, this dance business can take over for guys. Right? And that created a lot of problems. So
Oh, honey, yes.
that's what I'm trying to fix. The reason why I did this class, we started to do it, is because we live in an option. We will do this over there for 18 years. But I start over 20 years in a company. So I used to work for a company here. Somehow, Las Vegas Super Congress figured out what we're doing over there. So they said, hey, can you kind of teach our dancers and instructors what you do over there? Because we are in a small city and we keep growing.
We're in a very small town. Yes.
And it's many instructors in big cities that somehow cannot do it right. They said, can you come here and teach it? That was last year. I said, I couldn't make it. I said, but this year I'm going to do it. So what we're going to do, we write a book, a business book. We're going to launch it. So basically, was thinking, okay, how can I make a book that I wish somebody give it to me when I start? Because we went so much pain to do what we do. To do this full time. So someone that decide to do this, I don't have to go through all the stuff that I have to go through.
And this is a good class too if you're. Are you here for the workshop?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bachata?
No, this is business workshop.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
It's on workshops upstairs.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
This is perfect for you guys. Nobody's been in we've been in this business now for 18 years, and it wasn't always available to us to be able to do it full time. I'm a teacher for 15 years, public school system, 7 to 12. But our dream was always like, gosh, why can't we do this full time? It's our passion. So you guys are in a great space to learn about, gosh, it is a possibility, it is real. And I love right now all the women here. Do you headsets? Do you want a headset? 'Cause it's really hard to hear the air. We're in a hallway right now. We are in a
That's what I
hallway
said,
right
yeah,
now.
I was like, yep, that's the hallway. They did say.
Together work.
Like, we literally, he put us in the bedroom, honey. He's like,
But
nobody's
it's okay.
worried about
I'm sure you guys might don't going to Las Vegas. But over there, we're gonna be one of the principal attractions.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're gonna see this red suit again.
my
You
name
didn't
is-
introduce
I
us.
was waiting for the mic, but my name is Waldo Solano.
Like, where's Waldo? And I'm Jackie.
This is Jackie.
So if you go on YouTube or social media, just type in Waldo or Jackie. You'll find us somewhere.
Waldo y Jackie.
Yeah.
We are very popular on social media. So, but I asked mine to let me do this as a practice.
Yeah.
Because one of the easiest ways to get good at something is doing. You guys wants to be a good dancer, just dance. Take some lessons, but dance is what we're gonna take lessons. You wanna be a good instructor, you have to think. That's it. Like the secret is not that hard. If you do the activity that you wanna do.
In the middle of a lecture.
Yeah. I didn't want to have a lot, but
Actually. You know, this is kind of like an analogy for how we learned about business. You know, it's like you're learning.
I was the analogy for everything, right? So let me tell you a story. It was one day a kid that wants to have a dog, right? So he asked to the grandma, "Grandma, can I have a dog?" He said, "Well, son, if I give you the dog, you need to take care of the dog." He said, "Yeah, I will." So he give the dog. So he plays with the dog. He get ticks all over the body. He said, "Grandma, my dog had ticks. What can I do?" "Oh, give them to eat garbage, and the garbage is gonna come out from for the skin, and the teeth will go up. Oh, okay. The kid goes, they come back, Grandma, the dog don't want to eat the garbage. What can I do? So, oh, simple. Grab bacon, wrap the garbage, give it to the dog and eat it. The dog did eat the bacon without knowing the garbage was inside. And then that fixes the problem. Right? Humans, we do not consume what we need. We consume what we want. Right? It is the perfect example of this. Right? I've been going to festivals and conferences for over 20 years now. Every single one is set up the same way. It's a good idea that to be successful, you have to make new steps from beginners. Right? Or it's set up just to entertain you, not actually help people and whatever goals that you want to achieve. Right? We see the big names, if we go, we say, oh, well, if I learn the steps of the big names, am I going to get famous and rich like them? But then you try, you even do this for a while, and you still go famous and rich. Right? Even you learn the steps. So this is the key I'm trying to tell people when they get to the business. You need to learn. Right? Because people don't want from you what they need. They're going to ask for you what they want. And mostly people want fancy footwork, moves, look good on the dance floor, but they don't want to really want real education. So you need to learn how to sell, attract customers with what they want, but you wrap it to give them what they actually need. And then they will grow, right? And achieve the goal, whatever they want to do. Is a chair over here, right?
No.
You don't have to be.
You're our signature male.
You're the first.
Come on, yes, I'm here for the business
Representing.
workshop.
Okay.
Let me get some more.
Now, I've been spending, me and my wife, hundreds of thousands of dollars in business education and marketing. Because for over a decade, we did the wrong thing. And this is the problem with dance business, it's run by dancers.
Artists.
Right, or artists. And that's the problem, right? That we do it exactly how we learn it. But we don't know that most of our mentors are broke. Right? Or either have a job that fulfills the passion. Right? And we don't realize until we get to the business. And then we say, oh, crap, this is hard. It's not going well. Right? So I was thinking, how can I fix that? So after 10 years, I decided, okay, I have to self-educate myself so I can get better. And it worked. It's like magic, right? Now, after thousands of dollars of spending, I find the best business book.
I can be your secretary.
Simple,
This is,
right?
yeah.
Now, let me tell you quickly how I start.
Wait, first, has anyone not read this book? Is there, you've all read it? You have not read it? No. She has not
It's
read
only
it.
one, so it's fine.
Okay.
All right, so now, let me tell you first how I started the business. In 2008, the economy was booming, so I had the bright idea to go 100% to the business, teaching for a company here in Atlanta. I don't know if you remember, from the end of 2008, the economy crashed. So the business went bye-bye. Right? So I have a job, but no customers. So I was, okay, what can I do? Right? So I couldn't pay my rent. I had to sell my car to keep living. Right? Luckily, the owner of the company have an extra room, so he gave me a space to sleep, and he feed me. We was waiting until the economy come back and then the business back again. But I couldn't. I know the type of person that waits. I know very patience when in struggle. So by the time I already built my name, so many people around the United States know me. So I decided to go to Knoxville, Tennessee, and I still didn't know that I would perform in the past. Then I didn't know the person that hired me. The person who just hired me and said, hey, I know you remember you hired me to do a performance and you got me. Would you like me to go to your place? I will do a salsa class, 8 to 9, and then I will do a party from 9 to midnight. I give him a deal. They say yes. It's cool. I have this, okay. I didn't have much money, so I make a little money here, cleaning, doing whatever it was possible. I buy a ticket in Greyhound. For a year, I traveled from Greyhound, from Atlanta to Knoxville, to a salsa party in Greyhound's back. here. For a full year, it was like scary travel in Graham at night and Friday. So, yeah, right. So, but it worked. So I learned something. Even in hard times, people still have money. If you offer something they want, they will come out and spend it. And that's what I did by accident. So the company grew. The problem was I meet this beautiful wife.
Hey. I guess you all can guess. How do you think we met? Dancing. We met dancing, and then.
Came to my class in 2009.
Yes, his only rule, come to find out many years later, he had many dance partners. He was like, I refuse to date any of my dance partners. You all don't know well though, but he is a straight arrow. I'm talking like from Mexico, very Mexican, but very straight and narrow. Like, I'm not gonna date my partners, he's serious about his work, like all the things. And so, unfortunately or fortunately for us, it did happen. Yay. We were married 13, 14 years. Broke your own rule, but I'm glad you did.
But I married to the person that I wrote that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, there you go, there, clarification.
But the problem is this. She was a school teacher. She was making some money.
No money. Is anybody a
No
school
money.
teacher?
I was.
100%. I tell my son, he's 9, I'm like, that's the one profession,
Yeah.
no offense to teachers, you will never do in the public schools. You're gonna be broke. I was living in an apartment, we couldn't afford rent, like,
Right.
it's terrible. And I was making, I was not making good money at all. It's not enough to support a family.
But the problem is that I was making some money. So together, it gives us our pay life. So it didn't push us to wanting to grow to better.
Right.
Right? That's the problem when you do okay. Right? You cannot do great because, you don't have any. Sometimes we actually need to be in the struggle to actually do something about it. Right? But anyway, for 10 years we went up and up. Right? It was rough, but it was good enough for us to live the life that we wanted. But,
Are you here for a workshop?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Earls.
Do you
we
want me to
have
sit
some chairs over here. So, okay. So now, I get to the point that we get pregnant. So, my wife came to me and said, well, do we need to talk?
It was at a salsa event. I want to clarify.
We get pregnant in a salsa congress. These happen congresses.
Anyway.
So he just coming, so she told me, you know what, you don't do it so well. She's kind of, without coming in agreement, she was in charge of the money. I was in charge of the business. And then she showed me the numbers. Said, you know, we don't do so well. Sometimes we do well, sometimes we don't. Now we cut it. It's a kid's coming. So now we're gonna need.
It's okay. I'm super loud. If I need it, I'll grab it.
So we might need more money, right? So, gosh, so what can I do? So that was my wake up call. So then I realized that we suck at the business. So I did a lot of stuff. I went online and said how to make money. I used to watch commercials if they pay you like 3 cents for something like that. Answer surveys. I don't know. I was going online crazy. But then I came to a class, a marketing class, and I realized that I already had a business that can fulfill my purpose. I just needed to go better. And that's what I did. Then from there we went to conference, stuff like this. The last conference we went, it was something like this. It's like around 10,000 people. The shocking part is that we were sitting just like you guys go here. And then was asking to the side what people was doing. And we was between people making $1 million a year in a business.
Minimum.
Right? It was like 3,000 people was making 1 million a year. Around 300 was 10 million a year. Around 25, 10 million a year. So it was like crazy. All learning from the same guy. His name is Russell Brunson. So basically what this guy does, he makes over $200 million a year in his business. And he teaches little business like us how to do better. So we started working with him. So we said, you know what, we're gonna do better. So we approached him and said, hey, can we join your advanced program? He said, oh sure. It costs $25,000 to join.
They call it in the business world the inner circle. So you have to join their inner circle, which is of course super expensive, in order to get the knowledge.
So we didn't have $25,000. Oh, it's okay. Pay us $2,500.
It was $2,500 a month.
And then you can join. So we see ourselves, so, well, they're gonna teach us how to make more money, so we might be able to pay. So we join. It's okay. But when you pay, that's the answer part. But when you pay $2,500, you actually end up paying $30,000 for it. But we learn a lot. And that's when I come out with this book.
So yes, he is right. There are hundreds and thousands, so much money over the many, many years. But this is the book that changed our business, y'all.
Right.
No joke.
You
We're
wanna know
gonna talk
how?
about it.
Okay, so to make it easier, because I know, did you guys read that book?
Have you all read this book? Okay, you got kids.
Well,
right?
I'm gonna give you the quick version. I'm not gonna torture
No, we're
you
not gonna torture you.
with my English trying to read the book.
It is hilarious.
But watch this, okay? So you can understand how it works. I made a list this week, so because we don't have much time.
Yeah, we're already halfway done.
But basically, it's a kid that give a mouse a cookie, right? But then, when you give the cookie, right, he asks for a meal, right? So the idea, I'm not gonna go over everything, but the idea is want you to understand as a business, you have to go to solve problems, people's problems. But you have to understand, once you solve one problem, you create a new one. And you have to solve that problem next. When you solve that problem, you will create a new one. You have to solve the problem. If that kid was a business owner, he can give the cookie for free. That's why the mouse one. And then you charge $1 for each item after that. Because you solve the first problem, the mouse trusts in you. So he will trust if you solve the problem, even if you charge the mouse. Right? Now, if you are an entrepreneur like what you got, you charge $10 for each one.
Yes.
No, just one. Right? And then you make a lot of profit coming for the first free book.
And the interesting thing about this, you'd be like, oh, well, there's Jackie charging $10 per, we call it upsell in business. The interesting part is that your students will love you more. That's the irony of this whole thing, is that you give them the cookie free, whatever that is for you. You upsell the milk, for example, whatever you would charge. Your students love you more. The more you go through this process, the more they trust you, the more they want to pay you. They want to pay you more and more and more because they see and they trust and they respect and your knowledge of what you have to offer. And it's quite an amazing process.
That's because you focus and solve all those people's problems.
That's right.
The problem that dancers a lot of times has is because they get into the business because they want to solve their own money problems. But if you put that to the side,
yes.
If you don't do it for the money, you do it for the sake to help people. It's something funny people do, that when you help them, they want to give you money. Just for helping. Because a lot of times they don't know how to solve that problem. If you do it, they will pay you whatever you charge. But it's important to understand which type of customer you choose. Because if you choose a broad customer, they cannot pay you. So it's different type of customer. So now, I was trying to find an example of a business that do this. So I found one, like the storage unit rental. So if you need a unit, normally they offer free storage unit, but tend to be small. You need to put the stuff in there. So what they do first is they show them the unit. They ask them, hey, is this unit big enough for what you have, or you need something bigger? Most of the time, they need something bigger. So they upgrade to the next one in the charger. Then after the pay, even they went for the free thing. I said, hey, do you have a lock with you? Because we need to keep your stuff safe. He said, no. Guess what? I have the lock here. Just for $19.99 or whatever the price it is. They sell the lock. They said, hey, do you have cargo boxes to bring your stuff? Most likely, they don't. It's okay. We have it here. We got a tape. We got the bubble wraps, right? Do you have dollies so you can transport the stuff? Right? It's it. More likely people won't have that kind of thing. Right?
Is it my phone?
No, it's the photo market. Was trying to right? And most people don't have those kind of things with them. Right? you have a truck to bring the stuff to the unit.
Moving truck.
We have that too, right? You go one guy insurance and so they have to do stuff. No, we insurance you, right? You need movers to help you to move the stuff. No. So the business offer everything to the customer, and the customer has a problem to move. They will pay for it. Okay. So, what's the problem with
This is our business.
the dance business? The dance business work in a system called drop-in classes. So, I'm sure you take drop-in classes.
Let's get a quick poll, so we're all on the same page. How many of you, I know we have some beginning instructors, beginning business owners, maybe some more established. How many of you right now, you charge drop-in classes? Raise your hand. Or you have in the past? Yes, yes? I want you to look around there. Do you teach? Okay, perfect. Drop-in classes. You all know what that is?
Now, the reason why we choose that business is because wherever we land, that's what you're doing. And you go out wrong anywhere, that's what everybody does.
Everybody does it.
But nobody tells us that every time it's gonna be a problem in the economy, your business is gonna go bye-bye. Because the first thing people do is save the money for passion or hobbies. Okay? Then your business is gonna go away. Unless you have a job that can support you during the time, or you marry someone with a real job, you will struggle, right? And that's what we're trying to avoid.
Caveat, I hated my real job. Okay, so the whole time, we met on the dance floor, we decided this was our dream, wanted to do this full time, this is our passion, but I hated my real job. So, a lot of the ups and downs, like what I was talking about, sometimes you have to hit a very dark place to be like, you know what, there's no bridge, cut your bridge and go forward, and that pushed us to go into the realm of the business world. We were like, we ain't learning it from the dancers, the artists over here, we gotta go find it from the business people and bring it back and make the two worlds meet, so we can do what we love and we can train other people to do the same. So that's what he's talking about here.
Now, people when they come to our city, they get shocked because the first thing they ask me, hey, I want to do a drumming class. We do not do drumming class. And they're looking at us like,
At all.
what? Like, it's like weird because most people don't do that. Now, what we're looking for is to have a stable business. Right? This is how you do it. Right? This is, now, my intention is that you don't have to do what we do. We just want to show you how we do it, and then you can decide, okay, I do the things the way I do it, or you got different options. Right? So the first thing, just lay them out, right? You have to understand this. You need to know your customer, the type of customer that you want to attract. Right? Because if you pick broke people, you will struggle. So it's a lot of people that have money, and let me tell you a little story about me. This is called super consumer. I'm a super consumer. Let's say every time it's a superhero movie, I always go to the premiere. You pay the extra money. I always want to be the first one. I buy an outfit or whatever superhero it is. Right? I invite all my friends. Right? I love to buy those casts of the movie as a remember. Right? I like to have the visits. It's an experience to go to the thing. You go to a normal night, it's okay, but you go to a premiere with a crazy guy just like me, and it's an experience. I recommend it. After that, all right, I go, in the past I used to go and buy the DVD of the movie. Now I go to Amazon, I buy it, you will have a second one. Right? So, and then after the movie, I go to social media, I tell everybody about the movie, hey, you need to go. So I promote it for free, even though they don't ask me. All that series of money used for one movie. Okay? So, if you focus, if you have to understand this about economy, for every 10 people that come to your class, 2 are like that. Just like me.
Minimum.
Right.
Super consumer.
I'm sure you hear these numbers. 20% of the people in the world are rich. The 80% of the rest are struggling, but they do okay. Right? That representation comes to the door every single time. The problem with dropping classes, you treat everybody the same way by charging the same thing. And you do not give the opportunity to the people like me to spend more and do business. But you need to have something, offer something that people like me want. Because people like me, I don't want to drop in classes. If I want to learn something, if this is what I do with my kid, because I have a kid, I go straight to private. I don't like to waste time. Unless you want to make friends, then dropping classes is weird. But if I really want to learn something, I go straight to learn quickly. I like to save time. Yeah, I'm willing to pay the price to go faster. This is why we pay $30,000 to learn this. But we give you for free. Use for your ticket to the pass for the festival. Right? Why are we doing that? Because if I can
Here for workshop?
lease the stuff for one of you guys that when it went through it, I want to be happy. That's all I want. So my goal is I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing this. And this is the beginning. And I already have a big dream to do this in Las Vegas. So I'm very happy because I'm going to take my family for vacations. Now my goal, very soon you're going to see me in the major congress in the world doing this. Because this is something the Congress are missing. They don't have actual right way to teach business to dancers. They just teach us choreographies and steps and moves. That's it. Let me do this right from the beginning, and still haven't changed much. But Las Vegas wants to change that.
Yeah.
So they offer me the opportunity, so I'm grateful. But I needed to practice, so I need to practice, so let me know if I suck.
You guys, this is amazing for y'all. This is our first deal to be able to get the message out. We've been actually in the work for many, many, many years, almost 20. But to get the message out is really our dream because it's time, right? We've been through so many ups and downs. If you've started teaching, you've done it full time, guys, you know the ups and downs are like this. One day you're like, I'm quitting, right? It's your passion. Or people are like, well, just do it for the community. So you have to keep your real job. Why are you charging? It's for the community. Dude, do you want to buy my diapers? Like, come on. I have a 9-year-old. I remember I would be taking him to the studio doing our dropping classes. I could cry to think about it, right? Come back with $10, right? You got to pay this, you got to pay that, blah, blah. And here I am being a little bit pregnant and here like this. And we are broke. We are literally broke. We'll go get a real job and just do this for the community. You can have a real job. You can make, it's like any other business person. You go to the dentist, you go to the lawyer, you pay for the service, right? And this is an amazing system to continue to follow Waldo and I that will change your life if you want to do this and you love to dance, but you also love to solve problems and help people, just like any other business person, right? It doesn't have to be looked down or shamed that you want to make a living doing what you like, right? There's no shame in that.
Now, and in Vegas, I'm going to teach a little bit different. So I'm going to use the analogy of Wizard of Oz. So I'm going to be the wizard, and I'm going to use the analogy because you guys are going to be some Dorothys, right?
A lot of Dorothy's.
Some you're going to be the lion, they're going to be afraid to do it. Right? Some, I forget the names of the other ones, but you might
Tin
be
Man.
the Tin Man. He thinks that he don't have a heart to do it. Or the other one,
Straw Man
don't have the brain to do it. Right now, I want to tell you that right now you have everything in you need it to do it. You just need somebody to show you the yellow brick road that you have to follow. That's it. Right? So our book, what's going to do is like, it's going to show you how to put brick by brick, right? And you're going to get to the goal wherever you want to go.
It won't take you 15 and a half years. So,
So now,
good job, you.
really quickly, imagine that this is Jackie and me.
By the way, we're only 39, each of us, so keep in mind. We're a lot older.
Imagine this like a mountain. And we're going to put a flag here because we already made it. Right?
You want to go? Yeah.
Right now we make over $100,000 a year with the business. And then you are here. The probably you are not making that much. Or you haven't started yet. So you are sad because you want that, but you don't know how. So we have to here because we made it. Yay. The problem, you got to get there. It's going to take a lot. Right? And usually, Wizard of Oz, you're going to go through problems and wishes they're going to try to take you down. Right? But it's an easy way to do it based in you pick something called vehicle.
Vehicle. I'm here for y'all's translation.
Yes.
The vehicle that you use to get.
My English is not very good, but it's like celebrities to say.
God,
The
this
problem
is-
dropping
Alright.
classes is like you walking.
It's sad, y'all.
It's painful. You got to walk to get there. But you could choose a car to get faster. You could try
Here for a workshop?
airplane. Or you could fly. So based in the vehicle, you will get there faster. The problem, because we learn from dropping classes, we take the hard one. Like, we think, no pain, no gain. You don't have to be painful to get something. Right? You just have to decide which one vehicle to pick. There's many. You can pick a Ferrari, you will go faster there. Right? You pick an airplane, even faster. Right? So this is how we do it. Right? So you understand how it works. Just like the book. First, we need to pick the customer, the right customer.
So that means you, as the business owner, the instructor, you have the opportunity, we call it a business avatar, but you have opportunity to pick who you want to serve. We love our company, we have hundreds of students, but we chose them deliberately. We'll get into
We don't
marketing and all
let
that,
them
but
choose us.
we do not let them choose us.
So
Yes.
everything we do from the website is set up, let's say this is our website, so we have page one, is designed to find those people.
Yes.
Right? So we have a title, then we have kind of like maybe a video, and a place to put our content. Right?
So small.
Okay. Then we go to a second page where they have to give us money. Normally we charge.
This is our website setup. We call it a funnel.
Right. Now, then after they go here, right, give us money, right, we offer the first item that costs more. So you have upsells when you charge something a lot, downsells when you charge something low. Normally we offer a private. In our privates, normally we tell them, hey, our private costs $197, but you can get it for 97 because everybody wants a deal.
It's a 45-minute session.
Right. Now, the point of this is not to make money. The point is to find super customers. I call it super dance. Someone that's willing to pay premium price for wherever. Right? So even the people don't buy, I want them to see it there. Oh, they charge $197. Right?
The point is, again, is not for them to buy the 197.
But if I have a person here now, sometimes we add another one here for $100
97.
for dance shoes.
Oh, honey, yes.
This is my Keo version.
That's amazing.
Sorry, I'm not good.
That's always, and ladies, you know, somebody joins a new studio class, the second question they ask is, they look around, they're like,
What should I wear?
what are my clothes?
Right. So, we have people going to the website, buying everything, even shoes for their friends.
Correct.
In the last page, we say, hey, dancing is better with friends. What you don't need back then is put his phone number or email, so then they can come to the first page here, even go to the process. So this is called system.
System.
Now, the moment we identify those people, right, we already know the name. Right? Our website is designed to get information from them. What are the social media, how much followers they have, all this stuff. Right? What we do, we use Facebook. Because Facebook is the expert at spying people. So I'm sorry, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I want to
yes.
be true.
They
So-
spy on everyone.
Facebook has something called Pixel. That basically is a program that you get in Facebook for free that you can put on your website. So then the Pixel get all the information of the premium customer. Then I can tell Facebook, hey Facebook, for every person that comes to the website and do not buy, follow them for 180 days every single time they go to Facebook.
Yeah.
And show them what they didn't buy. Show them a video of how people have fun in their parties. Show them people how they look dancing. Right? So that way, and guess what? They come back here at some point and they go to the pro second. If they don't go, if we don't let them go until they buy something.
Now, the beautiful part of this, and this is probably getting way off track, I'm not even supposed to be here right now, but this is all creating lists, right? They come to your website, they give all their information.
Right.
We have customers that come back and finally take our class
After a year.
or get into our system 6 years later. They've been, you guys have it too, you just don't know. You have people that watch all your stuff for years, and then one day, they step in, and they're in,
Finally,
Yeah.
they see a video or something.
Something triggers.
So what I want you to understand, people buying is like a line. So this is where they buy, so they're happy because they buy new classes. It is sad because they don't dance. So people they don't dance like that. But they need to go to, we call it touches, several touches for them to decide you actually buy. Right? People need to see a video of you teaching, or a video of people having fun, or something they're gonna make them buy, finally. But everybody has a different number. Somebody say that a person used to decide to be, for you to be legit, they need to see you at least minimum 36 times in social media. If they don't see that, they think you fake, or you're trying to see the numbers. But if you, every single time they open the phone and they see you there, they're gonna start trusting you. This is why we follow them in Facebook. Now, there's two ways to do the business. We call it organic way and the paid way. People don't like to spend money, especially dancers. This is why we brought. But this is the system. So I'm gonna show you two systems. A free one and the money. The money is gonna make you like go faster, but you need to do the free one first to understand how business works. Like we post shorts on Facebook,
You all know what shorts are, short videos.
on
Okay.
YouTube,
All right.
Yeah.
TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram. And average user Facebook will get like 1 to 3 million views a month every 30 minutes. All I had to do is post 1 to 3 shorts between 5 to 10 seconds, showing different things. How you teach. I'm sure you be in a workshop, is a demo, the guy doing it, you recording. Those kind of videos I do it. I don't have time to set up time to do videos. I just show what I do when I'm working. And all I do is teach and dance, so I just really record what I'm doing. Right? And then I chop it in videos from 5 to 10 seconds. That's what I post every day from 1 to 3 videos. That gives me around 3 million views. This is just me, only Facebook.
Now, this we might have to stop because we're in the enlightenment period. I mean, we could do a whole we could be here 5 hours just talking about AI, shorts, social media. Guys, this right here is a whole full workshop. Yeah, we're not gonna go deep on that, but you had several questions. So hold the questions. If we have time at the end.
I'm gonna really quick, so
Yes.
that you get.
Yes.
Those people come to the website, right? Because it's free, I don't use the pixel yet, but the pixel is there just to get information. After that, it's like the little mouse in the book.
Yes.
We offer, the first thing that we sell is something that people want. People want a cookie, something good for them. Salsa parties or whatever style that you do it. Kizomba or whatever it is.
Bachata.
Party is the things that people want. Maybe it's not what they need, but that's what they want. So this is the first thing that we promote.
Everybody likes to party.
Party. Once we promote the party, you need to have an offer. Like for example, I teach them before the class, we teach salsa and bachata. So we say, hey, get a free salsa class and free bachata class, and you pay me $10.
With purchase of party ticket.
It's not real free, but it's an offer. You get bachata class, you get salsa class, and you get a party. And the bar gives us a discount, like $5 margaritas, right? All that is an offer for you $10. So, and the eye of the customer said, "Ooh, that's a really good deal." Right? Then, after that, right, the moment they come to the door, we ask for contact information, every single one.
At the party.
At the party. So that we train the door to say, hey, whatever comes here, regardless, you ask the contact information first, then you charge them.
Right.
So then you wait for them, then they give you the phone number. So, give you the phone number here. At the next day, Saturday, right away, because the speed is money, right? You contact them. You say, hey, you ask them, how you feel in the party? If the person says, hey, I feel overwhelmed. Oh, guess what? You need to join an 8-week salsa bootcamp. So we teach salsa and bachata for 8 weeks for $197. They say, oh, well, 2 styles is too much for me. I don't think I can do it. Oh, it's fine. We have a down sell. So we have for 77, you can then use salsa for 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Now let that for 8 weeks is a deal for people. This is why we do not do dropping classes. We always do package of 8 weeks. The purpose of the 8 weeks is not to teach people. We do teach people how to dance. The purpose is to get into relationship with the person.
And get to know your
Get to know them. Right? So that way they can trust you. After the 8 weeks, we check, we call it follow-up. In 4 weeks, after the training, we call them again, say, hey, what we doing in person, how you feel? You say, you know what, a lot of these, oh, I had trouble to remember them. Oh, you're private. So we offer a package of 4 privates. We say, they already know for the website, the 197. You can get it for 150. If you buy 4 or 5, right? Then people get what? They buy it.
And
Yeah.
remember, going back to me saying, sorry, honey, that we are solving problems. We are solving problems. People are gonna bend over backward to thank you for solving their one problem. They got 2 left feet. With a private, you fix the 1 left foot, you throw them back in the next lesson, you have solved their entire world, right? So that's the whole point of this. You're solving problems step by step, like the cookie book.
Yeah, but the person say, hey, I feel like you always have to listen to your customer. If the person instead to say, I'm overwhelmed, or don't remember, say, hey, I already have experience, this is too easy.
Right.
Then they go straight to our membership for 47. We always use the same prices because it's easy to create conversion.
Yes.
Many businesses sometimes they try to charge a little bit, they charge more, but the conversion drops when you're trying to charge more if the value is not high enough.
Or if any of you have experience with ballroom, okay, obviously we're not ballroom, but it's set up very different, right? Like maybe you go in for a cheap private, and then the next day they're like, it's $8,000 for you to continue, blah, blah, blah. Ballroom has systematized very well their product, all right? But people get turned off by that because there creates friction. You pay $25 private, and then they're like, here's your $8,000 bill to continue. So this is a system that doesn't trigger people. It takes the obstacles away. It says, well, here's your next thing. You paid $147 for boot camp. Guess what? Your monthly membership is $147, and then you get all of this, which is what Waldo's going to go into.
Yeah, so basically what we do, you always have to do an offer. If, for example, the people that get to the membership, we say, hey, now you're going to repeat the bootcamp because you guys know after doing a class, people still suck, right? So they have to do the bootcamp again, right? Plus, you're going to join level 1 and level 2 as salsa, right? So you get more, and you have access to the salsa parties every week.
That's right.
Right? So we give an offer of different items. So every single thing, we do an offer that feels to the same number. Right? And then people will buy. Right? When you do that, right, the goal of this is to create a membership business. Now, I'm not a guru or a
Motivational speaker, right?
If you start taking business lessons, right, every single guru they figure out one way to do the business, they say, hey, you know what? Every single other business sucks, my way is the way. So you need to do it that way. Now, every single way to do a business work, right? If you are consistent. Dropping business work. If you're consistent, use the problem that businesses have ups and downs.
And the economy and the environment.
Dropping business go away every single time. I'm not sure how long you've been doing this or being dancer, but many businesses disappeared in 2008 when the economy crashed. Many businesses disappeared in 2020 when COVID hit. We grow in 2020 because we have a system. So the idea here is like when you do dropping classes, it's like one night stand with a person.
Ew. I mean,
when you have a membership, you marry the person. Right? You don't have to live forever. But we marry to our customer.
yes.
But when you marry, people trying to save the marriage, they work out when they get problems. They just don't leave. Right?
Okay.
In 2020, we see many of our friends going bye-bye.
The whole company gone.
My wife was crying. Said,
Oh.
what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to with my parents, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We have the teaching class. Yeah, right? So we say, no, let's just keep doing the business. We didn't lose a single student
During COVID.
during COVID. Instead, we started gaining a little bit of customers as we go. But we did it because we have members. That's the difference between dropping classes and membership. Right? And this is what we do. Right? Now, when we come back normally, we grow even more. But this is the system that you can apply easily. Right? We start with you guys already do. But you need to lead the person into the system. Right? And you need to do the more important part. You need a relationship with the person. Right? When I say relationships, like you need to care about the person. Right? People don't care how much you know. People care about how you make them feel. And you really prove that the business that you do is actually to help them. They will stay with you forever. Right? But the problem with business, even you are really good at business, it's like a bucket.
Is that your bucket?
Yes.
Practice.
The problem, the bucket has holes.
Oh,
If you have a business and you work really hard doing whatever you do right now to put people in the bucket,
this is your new customers, they're coming to the top.
if you don't know numbers, let's say you get to convince 20 people to get into your business
Hey,
every
20
month,
new customers.
but 20 quit, you stop coming.
Oh,
You're stuck. You keep working, right? You just stop because the same amount of people get into the business, the same amount of people you get after. Right? Sometimes it's even bigger, but you don't even know.
and in business, we call that your churn. How many are coming in and how many are out? You don't know that with drop-in, okay? That's why we keep going back to drop-in does work, but there's so many better ways if you're looking to make this something that's long-term that you want to do for them.
Right. Now, when you do this the right way, and it's very simple, it's things that you probably already doing, if you're already in the business. Probably you already post in Facebook and blah, blah, blah. Right? So what you do is you post videos that are gonna give you some customers. But you need to know exactly how many customers getting into the business. Right? And how many get out. So this is the one get out.
Which is a very important number.
Right. So you need to know the number so that way, whatever amount of videos that you post on social media, see how many people actually join your classes in the beginning and how many get out. If you can manage in a way that this number is bigger to this one, do things that you reduce the number of people that leave, you will always grow. And you will be unstoppable. But the problem is that if you don't know, you're never gonna, and you're always gonna get stuck and you're never gonna learn.
And what guys, what you can't track, it's like your own personal finances. You never
You can't
know
improve it.
how, yeah, you can't improve it. It's the same with your business.
So in average, doing this, we get around between 100 and 150 people in the parties. We charge $10 for this.
We do several parties a week.
From here, we have, in the bootcamp, we have around 60 people.
And remember, we've got those 60 people for 8 weeks to build relationship. That 8 weeks is very important.
They pay $147 each.
Yeah.
In private, just with one of our customers, we made $27,000 a year.
Just
Just
with
one private. With the parties, we made around $70,000 a year. So make 100K is not that hard, and you don't need much people to do it.
You
That's
just
the
need a good
type of the class. You just need a system that it repeats over and over again. The only way you're gonna get good at something is you do the same thing over and over again. This is why, what's the sandwich that you like?
Subway?
No, the chicken one? Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
You
Chick-fil-A.
can take all the professors, all the restaurants like Chick-fil-A made more money than all of them combined.
Combined.
But if
And they
you
don't even
notice-
work on Sunday.
But you notice the menu is really small. They just sell chicken. Right? So when you sell one thing, right, when you focus on one thing, you get good at it and you sell them all. The other restaurant have a big menu. The owner or chief of restaurant doesn't have an interview. They ask me, hey, this many years you guys haven't added a new item to the menu. He said, we don't, because every single time we add a new menu, it drops profit. This is the problem we ask. In the beginning, I used to do quinceañeras, weddings, privates, parties. I used to be the DJ, the MC, the performer, the door person, the marketing
Hard times,
person.
honey.
I used to do everything. So every time you do too much, you are many things.
And usually broke and tired.
Right. But if you build a team that work for you, right, they help you to build the same dream that you have.
Yes.
Then you just grow, you just focus in the business, the things that actually make it work, right, and make it work. Right. It was really difficult in the beginning to get into and to go to do drop-ins and do series. It was really difficult for us
Drop-ins to series,
because
yeah.
people don't want to do that. I'm sure you guys all run drop-in classes.
Some
But,
of you right now are thinking, oh, he's wrong. I like my drop-ins, right?
but I promise you, if you do a system like this, you will grow in classes.
And your life will change.
Right.
Your life will change.
Sorry, I took more than I was expecting, but questions? Yeah, so, yes.
So, how much success have you found? Have you ever did like a landing page where people, where you do like a 5-minute spiel about, you know, what you do and stuff like that, and people provide their information?
Okay,
And then
so
it
this
goes-
is what, okay, that's it.
What do you want?
Okay, outside is a banner with a QR code. If you guys go sign up there, what I did, you see, it's hard to teaching a class everything you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of you guys wanna know, step one, what I do.
And you have
Step
so
two,
many
what I do.
questions.
You have many questions, okay? So if you sign up there, right, what I did, I wrote a book like this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you step by step how to do it. Right?
All kind of landing pages and funnels
How to
and
create a
sites.
website,
Whole
how to
shebang.
put a message in Facebook to make people actually give you money, even if they don't know you.
How to attract the customer you want to work with, because these are people you have to see every day. You know, the people you want to be around.
So I have, basically we have systems in every single part of the business, so that way you just repeat it. You don't have to figure out how to do it.
That's right.
We literally want to tell you, you do one dish, then you do three. Right? We're gonna teach you, we can teach you how to find venues for free.
Right.
So you don't have to pay rent.
Or low cost.
Or really
Right.
low cost, right? So the idea is like, in the business you set up in a way that the professor really high and expressing it really low, you will do well. Right? But if you do it in a way that every single time there is something bad in the economy, they don't go away, they stay with you. If you do it that way, you're always gonna grow in the business market. But
I
it's
should-
hard to tell you everything.
I should have brought that down, but if you go up.
No, I put it outside.
Right outside, click the QR code, get your information in there, you'll get access to this book that comes out when we go live in Vegas. And you'll have access to that, because you'll have a lot of follow-up questions. I wanna leave you all with something, and I'm actually gonna force my husband to talk about it.
Sure.
This is gonna be life-changing for some of you. Some of you are gonna have a really bad taste in your mouth after he says this. But one thing that really, really pushed Waldo and I to success, and especially Waldo, he started this company prior to us becoming a union, is this shift in thinking about how you relate to your clients, especially our male and female instructors. So we want to leave you with this. Some of you are going to leave here, I hate them, they're horrible. But I really feel strongly at the end of all of the workshops that we do to point this out, because especially right now, it is a huge problem. And we want to just tell you straight up, we're not going to sugarcoat it. So we want to leave you with this.
Just I want you to promise me to do something. If you decide to sign up and get the book, basically I want to create three products. The book is so you do it yourself,
Yes.
and for a really low cost. I'm gonna publish in Amazon. I think the cheapest is 99 cents.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do super cheap, so that way you don't have struggles to get information.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a online
Workshop.
thing where we're gonna get together once a week We're gonna, basically, I'm gonna put myself on my computer, so you can see me doing the things. You have to do one thing at a time, right? So then we do it together. And in the last one, because that's gonna be in the future, right? I'm gonna offer, I created a marketing agency for dancers, right? So we're gonna give free education, right? And we can do things for you in case that you don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like set up a pixel or have to pay. We wanna, if we money we could run a business, we used to pay $50 a day to Facebook to give a customer.
A day.
And we used to hire a place with over 250 people every Friday. Right? So it's free ways to do it because you have two wallets. One is fuel time, and one is fuel money. You decide which one you want to use to build a business. Then we're going to offer the products to do that. Now, I want you to promise me you go to decide to join our community, right, of new business owners. It's like to use this to help people.
And not hurt people.
One of the biggest problems is like because all my mentors was male, and unfortunately, in the past, you still people
Well,
do it.
let's clarify,
They
his
do it.
dance mentors.
Right. They do it for two reasons: either to make a little bit of cash or sleep with
The
few
students.
Right. And I wanna finish that. So I want you to join our community to do it. That's all.
Okay. So just remember, you're here to help your customers solve problems, and we've got to stop sleeping with our students.
Because this is the problem.
I'm just,
If you
y'all,
learn-
I'm not sugarcoating it.
If you learn this,
Y'all know the problems in our community.
you wanna get opportunities
Lot of
because
opportunities.
a lot of people gonna get attracted to it.
Finish.
All right, finish
Because
it.
we have thousands of people that follow us. So whatever we say actually influences people. And when we do this, we become a local celebrity.
Really good. I'm an eighth grade teacher.
When we do
Really
it
good.
right. So I just want you to don't take advantage of that.
We love
Go
you.
guys.
Y'all are awesome. Can we get a quick group picture? Because we want to take your picture and post it in Vegas somewhere. I don't know. And if y'all go to Vegas, come find us, and we're going to go into the next series. It'll be a longer series there. So if y'all want to just come along, let's get a quick picture somewhere. Maybe in front of the board. How about that? In front of the master board over here.
You know, guys, if you find me on social media, my name is Waldo Solano.
And I'm Jackie, Jacqui.
If you wasn't this workshop, you wanna send me questions, I would have it answer. Whatever question you have, I don't need a
I'll just let it run.
I will have
Find it.
to-
Do you mind to take a picture for us?
I can do it, yeah.
But any questions that you have, I will be happy to answer.
Y'all are awesome. You're fine. Okay. All right, we're gonna say on three, business. All right, 1, 2, 3, business.
You want one this way?
Yeah.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Thank
Hey
you.
guys, hope to see you guys again.
Well, guys, congratulations, you took the first business step.
Welcome. Thanks, girl. You're awesome.
Thank you. If you guys have any questions, you can contact us. That's okay. So now, it's a board on the outside with a QR code. You can sign up
Put your info
there.
in the QR code.
Yes, yeah. And we'll send you all the information. If I want to ask questions there, you can.
Yeah, we'll make it work. Your family.
Yes, so,
Are
I'm
you
gonna go to
businesses?
We can be on.
Everybody
laugh like it's a
All right, okay. Oh, that's okay. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, so good. Well, maybe, well.
I told Waldo if I do any business workshops, we're gonna end it with that.
Let me.
So I'm gonna usually do that. Which if you divide that out by 14, it's substantial. Even the baby,
Yeah, that's what I figured that the chairs are gonna go into back.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the problem. Now we get these signs. Tell me how that's going. You beat that. It's like, they're in a better still. They still have to live in front. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, at least it is. It's not in yet. Right, right. But it's dancing. Exactly. Hi, how are you? I remember you.
I saw Jack and she said, you talked about it for 2 weeks. And I'm like,